Hello, my name is Brehon Mills, and I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, family. Well, not only do we talk about great stocks, great crypto, we also talk about great books, family, and also some great call options. Listen, I hope you guys are having a phenomenal week. And I'm here to bring back one of my favorite stocks, one of the stocks that I have in my retirement account, one of the stocks that I truly believe in long term. This is a long term hold for me, but I do look for opportunities where I can often trade the stocks by placing some call options or just jumping in, buying, 15, 20 shares, 25 shares, or possibly 50 shares so I can jump in, make a little bit of money, and jump out. So, Apple is one of my favorite stocks, especially when it comes to leading up to earnings. So they have announced that their earnings will be on, I believe, April the 28th. So every quarter leading up to the earnings report, Apple have a nice, strong, bullish upward trend. And then what happens? They have a phenomenal earnings report, and then the price drops 10, 15%. It happens all the time. It's like clockwork. All right. It's like clockwork. And so when we take a look at the chart here, what I have here is a price channel. All right. This is a price channel. Now, oops, let me take this out here. All right. So as we can see here, when a stock is in a nice upward movement and we have a little bit of resistance, it pulls back, it moves to new highs, come back a little bit, move to new highs, come back a little bit, and it moves in a specific pattern. All right, now this pattern here is where we have established resistance. All right, we have the established resistance here, and we have some established support. So we can see here that Apple is in a upward or ascending price channel upwards. All right, price channel upward move, and we love it. These are great opportunities. All we have to do is just watch Apple, see how it operates in the channel. Once it comes back, faces a little bit of resistance, we can jump in, ride this thing up a little bit. All right, or we could just buy and hold. All right, buy and hold. And what I plan on doing is, based on the movement here, this thing could go up to 138, 140 before earnings. And before earnings, the day before earnings, hey, we want to get out of there. All right, we want to get out of there because we know typically what happens: Apple price declines, falls, drops after the earnings report. All right, and we know Apple's gonna blow the earnings report out of the water like it always does. Let me see here. Is there any news? Did I have any news? Oh, okay. Well, I was looking at some April. Let me see here. I was looking at some April 30th call options. So I was looking at the, let me see, 135 is the price. So I'm looking for some call options, and I was looking at the 131 to 145 call option. Man, look at all this action around here. Open interest. Open interest is around 27,000. So there's a lot of open interest around the $145 strike price. All right, as of close yesterday, it was $1.05. Now, if it opens up, well, it should move that much. So it's only up 44 cents. So it shouldn't move that much. This may be a great opportunity. This may be a great opportunity here. The 145 call option for April 30th. All right, I'll be looking at that one. And again, pay attention to the charts. And when is a good opportunity to jump in? Should I just jump in at the open, or should I just wait? All right, so let's take a look. And so actually what I have here is the 30-minute chart. And so if you're looking to jump into Appl during the day, it's oftentimes great to pull up the 30-day chart or the hourly chart. All right, and as we can see, during the day, the best time we want to jump in, we have nice strong upward movement. So the upward movement has been consistent. And so what we want to do is we want to wait for a pullback. All right, we want to wait till we get a pullback to the 20-day moving average, and then we want to jump back in. See here, this would have been a great opportunity yesterday around at the open. All right, when you hit that bottom 20-day moving average, could have jumped in, had some sideways trading, nice upward movement. All right, came back down to the 20-day moving average, another opportunity to jump back in. Boom, nice strong upward movement. Okay, so going forward, before we place call option, before we jump in and buy shares, we want Appl to tap or hit that 20-day moving average sometime during the day. All right, if you want to wait on to do it on the hourly chart, or you can do it on the 15-minute chart. All right, same thing. All right, so during the day, Appl will come back and tap that 20-day moving average. I'm sorry, the 20-day moving average, and then propel to new highs. All right, so that's what we're expecting. Based on the chart here, we got some sideways trading, but hey, if it tapped that 20-day moving average, we may want to jump in, place a trade, and ride this thing up a little bit further. All right, now wait until we see that it has bounced from the 20-day moving average and moving up. Now, if it breaks through the 20, we could have a little further downward movement, kind of similar to the pattern here. But eventually what happened, we have a somewhat of a small hammer candle, somewhat of a small inverted hammer candle, and we are back up off to the races again. All right, so those are the things we want to look for today. All right, pull up your chart on Appl. Pull up the 15-minute chart, the 30-minute chart, the hourly chart, and see if you could find a good entry point for Appl. All right, now that's all I have for today on Appl. Remember, earnings April 28th. We don't want to be in it on earnings day, okay? Or hey, we want to be paying close attention to it because there may be some opportunities for some put options. I know the last earnings, that's exactly what I did. At the day of the earnings, I put in a put option, and the next day the price fell, and I took my profits and I lived to fight another day. All right, but we'll wait till April 28th get here. But as of right now, try to focus, try to find some entry points for Appl today. All right, now that's all I have today. I hope this video added a little bit of value to you. Now, if it did, hey, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like, and keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.